Good morning, friends. Welcome to the SBI Securities Daily Morning Podcast. It was a decent trading session yesterday for the Indian markets, with the markets recovering from the day's low, and the Sensex ended 0.2% higher, and the Nifty also ended 0.2% higher. The mid cap index was up 0.4%, while the small cap index was down 0.4%. So the broader markets were mixed. However, recovery was seen from the day's lows. Among major gainers were Cipla, Asian Paints, HDFC Life, Adani Enterprises, Adani Ports, and Divi's Labs. While on the losing side, we had Tata Motors after the disappointing commentary from the management. BPCL, Shriram Finance, Coal India, NTPC, and Titan were the major losers. Sectorally, the realty index was up 1.3%, healthcare index was up 1.2%, while on the losing side, we had the oil and gas, telecom, consumer discretionary, and the auto index, which was the biggest laggard, which was down 1.5%, following the disappointing outlook from Tata Motors. 183 stocks scaled 52-week highs with ABB after strong set of numbers and commentary. Astral, Cummins India, Aisha Motors, Havels, and Hindustan Zinc. While 59 stocks were trading at 52-week lows, which included Bata India, CCL Products, Dalmia Bharat, Idea Forge, J&K India, and LTI Mindtree. Coming to the market breadth, was slightly in favor of the decline. So advances at 1700 versus declines of 2250. So as highlighted earlier, the broader markets were a bit subdued. Fund flows, FIIs continued to sell, so again a net sell figure of 4,499 crores yesterday, while the DIIs continued to provide support, although the absolute amount is lesser. So DIIs at 3,563 crores net buy figure. FIIs have been continuously selling in the last few days, and that has dragged down our markets. Coming to global cues, so Dow Jones was down 0.2%, Nasdaq was up 0.3%, and the S&P 500 ended flat. So US markets have taken a breather in the last 2 to 3 days, but overall the global cues look supportive. Today, the Fed Chair Jerome Powell also will be speaking at an event, and the US CPI data also is due on Wednesday. So markets will closely track that. Coming to the results, so DLF reported a strong set of numbers with revenue growth of 46%, EBITDA was up 89% YOY, and net profit was up 61% YOY. So expect a positive reaction from DLF. Chalet Hotels also reported good set of numbers but were lower than consensus estimates. So revenue growth of 24% YOY, which was lower than the Bloomberg estimate. EBITDA was up 20%, which again was lower than the estimate, and net profit also at 82 crores versus estimate of 90 crores. So slight miss on the estimates, and so expect a neutral to positive reaction for Chalet Hotels. Jindal Steel and Power, the revenue was down 2% YOY, but the EBITDA was up 12% YOY, and net profit doubled on a YOY basis, and the numbers were better than expectations. So positive reaction for Jindal Steel and Power. Aarti Pharma Labs, the company reported revenue growth of 4% YOY, while the EBITDA was up 47% YOY. Margins improved strongly by 674 basis points, and the net profit was up 52% YOY. So strong set of numbers from Aarti Pharma Labs. In terms of major results today, Bharti Airtel, Bharti Hexacom, Siemens, Shree Cement, Colgate Palmolive, Oberoi Realty, AIA Engineering, Apollo Tyres, Radico Khaitan, Devyani International, Sham Metallics, PVR Inox, Bajaj Electricals, Zydus Wellness, Safari Industries, Arkin Chemical, Jubilant Ingravia, VMart Retail, Sagar Cement, Patanjali Foods, BLS International. So a whole host of mid and small caps as well as a few large caps will be reporting their numbers today. So another earnings heavy day today. Coming to stock specific news, so KPI Green Energy will be in focus. The board has approved a QIP of up to 1,000 crores. So neutral to positive for KPI Green. Vedanta, the company, will consider raising funds via issue of equity shares via FPO, rights issue, or other means on 16th May. And there was also a separate update that its unit Kane oil and gas reserves and resources portfolio has grown by 19% YOY to 1.4 billion barrels of oil equivalent. So neutral to positive for Vedanta as well. Auto stocks, there are a few new product launches. So Maruti Suzuki, the company has introduced two new variants of Fronx priced at 8.9 lakh and 9.4 lakh. This model has received a good response since its launch, and the company has further launched new variants in this. So a positive for Maruti Suzuki. TVS Motor also has launched new variant of its electric scooter TVS iQube. So again, positive for TVS Motor as well. Zomato will be in focus. The company's arm ZPPL will voluntarily surrender its certificate received from RBI to operate as an online payment aggregator, and has also withdrawn the application to operate as the issuer of prepaid payment instruments. So Zomato exiting the payment aggregator space and focusing on its core food delivery and quick commerce business. So positive for Zomato. Shriram Finance, the board has approved the sale of the entire stake in Shriram Housing Finance to Mango Crest and Warburg Pincus. And Warburg Pincus will buy this for 4,630 crore rupees. So neutral to positive for Shriram Finance. RVNL Rail Vikas Nigam has received an order worth 239 crores from Southern Railway. So positive for RVNL. Coromandel International, the company has acquired additional 7% stake in Chennai-based drone manufacturing company Dhaksha Unmanned Systems for 150 crores. So this is complementary to the company's fertilizer and crop protection chemical business, and so I expect a positive reaction for Coromandel International. Manali Petro, the company's board has approved setting up additional manufacturing facilities in Western India, so positive for Manali Petro as well. In terms of bulk deals that happened yesterday, so Great Eastern Shipping, Nalanda India Equity Fund sold 1.4% stake in GE Shipping, while Ghisalo Master Fund LP bought a 1.4% stake. So change of hands at GE Shipping. Anantraj Industries Axis Mutual Funds small cap fund has bought 0.8% stake at 368 rupees per share. In terms of companies going ex dividend today, so Gravita India, Godrej Consumer, as well as Omax Autos will be going ex dividend today. So that's it on the morning podcast today. Have a happy trading session. Thank you.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.